Hey everyone, Mr. MC here. Today I'm going to show you a really quick way to grind some credits here on Gran Turismo 7, especially as gaining credits here is a little difficult. So let's go ahead and get this started by showing you where to go. You want to go to Fisherman's Ranch, which is available in book 36, and you want to go to Dirt Champions, which is the event on the right. You'll want a Group B car, and personally for me, the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo Group B car works a bit better for me as it's a little more stable when it comes to those nasty jumps. I've heard that the Subaru Dorer X is also another good car as well. And this race is a one-lap race around Fisherman's Ranch. It takes around 3 to 3.5 minutes to complete, and if you get first place with a clean race bonus, it's possible to get 97,500 credits, all within 3 to 3.5 minutes. And in a moment, I'll quickly show you the setup. I didn't do too many things to the setup. Mainly, I just tried to find a way to make this car handle the bumps or the jumps a little better. It is possible to do it in a completely stock car, so if you don't want to spend any more credits, you can do that. Here is my transmission adjustments, so if you want to pause the video here, you can do so right now. If you want to go a little faster, you can buy a medium or high RPM turbocharger, and you can buy nitrous. In terms of nitrous, I have it at 30% outputs to basically help me go a little faster. Let's go ahead and get started with the showcase. The AI car you want to have as your opponent is any one of the Peugeots, so the new or the old Peugeots, as they're pretty slow, so it'll be really easy to get past them. But as we get started, the moment that you gain control of your car, just start to spam the nitrous right away to get yourself up to speed. I do quite a bit of short shifting to try to gain grip on the wheels so I can, go faster. In terms of the jumps, I brake for the jumps to try to minimize the chance of the car doing a bunch of silly things, especially with the rear end starting to hop around and stuff. So I just send the car into a slide, just trying to get the car pointing where I want to go, get it going towards that direction, and just spamming the nitrous whenever I can. Through here, you can go through it on 4th or 5th gear if you're using my transmission setup. 5th gear for a bit more traction, 4th gear if you want to rev the car out a bit. You also want to try to hit the walls as little as possible. You can still hit the walls. It's not the end of the world if you lightly hit them, but if you hit them really hard, it is possible for the car to end up losing control. Through here, I do quite a bit of short shifting, just trying to gain grip on the wheels as you're just getting a lot of wheel spin. And I don't start to spam the nitrous until right around here, and I'm even starting to do a bit of short shifting to try to gain a little bit of grip. And try to be a little careful when you're on the sides of the track, as it gets really bumpy and it's possible for the car to want to lose control. Make sure you brake for this jump, as it's really easy to mess it up and end up hitting the walls as you kind of go through a chicane right after the jump. And interestingly, at least for me, it's faster for me to do this race on the controller instead of the wheel. So for those who don't know, I am usually on the wheel, but for some reason, I am much faster on the controller in this race. And we're talking almost 20 seconds faster. So if you want, give the controller a try, as it might be a little easier to control the car on the controller. This big jump, make sure you brake to try to minimize the chance of the car wanting to do a bunch of silly things. Just send the car into a slide. You're actually having the car slide around through a lot of these parts, just trying to maintain your momentum and just spamming the nitrous whenever you can, especially when you're going in a straight line. And we're already getting close to the end of the showcase. So if you complete the race in around 3.5 minutes, it's possible to get a little over 1.5 million credits per hour, considering that you always get the clean race bonus. Just make sure you don't hit the AI car. And if you're able to complete it in 3 minutes or around there, it's possible to get a little under 2 million credits per hour. It is possible to do this race in under 3 minutes, but you have to nail down every single turn. And once again, just make sure your opponent is one of the Peugeots. Doesn't matter which one, just a Peugeot, as they are much slower, so it's easier to get past them. But that's all for me. I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. This is Mr. CA, the world's most okay player, and I'll see you in the next video.